Hi, hello, welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Maddie. I like to read books, that's about it. And for today's video, I'm going to be reorganizing my bookshelves. I recently just got 2 new bookshelves, hence the bookshelves behind me. They're from IKEA, they're the Billy bookcases, and they're in the color oak. But if you've seen some of my other videos, you probably have seen the one bookshelf that I already had, and I have outgrown that bookshelf since then. I've literally been double packing my books in that shelf. So I was long overdue for new bookshelves, which I finally have. And I'm so excited to finally organize all my books. I'm the type of book organizer to organize my shelves by genre. And then from there, I kind of just group books that look good together. And I'm gonna organize by just like the main hidden genres. I'm gonna do fantasy, contemporary romance, thriller mysteries, general fiction, classics, and I think that's it. I might be missing 1 or 2. For the shelves behind me, that's gonna house the majority of my books, and the bookshelf that I already had prior to this is gonna hold more of like my special editions and other decor items. But yeah, I have a ton of books to get through, as you can see by this pile, and comment down below how many books you think I have, because I think I know the number in my head, but I'm not entirely sure, and I'm gonna count them all once I finish organizing my shelves. So anyways, let's get into it. Okay, voiceover time, because I didn't really explain the process that I'm doing right now. So I'm just taking the pile of books on the table and moving them into my new bookshelves, and I'm grouping them all together by genre. So the top 2 shelves I have as contemporary romance. The 2 shelves underneath that, I'm doing fantasy, and then the bottom 2 shelves are gonna hold more of my mystery thriller books, my general fiction, and my classics as well. So I did this just so I could have all of the books in place while I'm organizing, and I didn't have to reach back to the table to grab more books. Okay, I think this is the final look of my newly organized bookshelves. I ended up tinkering with it a little bit last night, just putting up some decor and moving around a couple books that I felt like were out of place. If we take a closer look, on these top two shelves, I have my contemporary romances, which I'm honestly surprised that I don't really have that many. And then I realized I read a lot of them on my Kindle through Kindle Unlimited. So these are just the ones that I ended up having. Of course, I had to have my Magnolia Parks Universe Shrine because I love Jessa Hastings and the series and her writing style. And then I also have my Emily Henry Shrine. She's probably one of my favorite authors ever, and I love her books so much. And then the two shelves under my contemporary romances are my fantasy books. So I have a lot of my hardback fantasies over here, and then I'm currently displaying A Study in Drowning, One Dark Window, and Two Just Crowns because I read these three books this year and I really enjoyed them. And then over here, I have part one of my Stephanie Garber shrine because I love her books so much that I have to have multiple shrines of all her books. But I have a lot of my paperbacks, the Barnes & Noble exclusive edition of A Curse for True Love, and then a few other fantasy paperbacks. And then down here, I have more fantasy paperbacks displaying the Cool Prince series. I also have my little cat bar themed figurines here because they're cute and they fit there. And then over here, I have my Twilight books displaying the movie cover of Twilight because the movies are iconic. And then I have some of my paranormal fantasy books and my dystopian books here as well. And then down here, I have my general fiction books. Honestly, it's kind of a mess. I have a ton of different books by a ton of different authors, and they're all slightly different sizes. And then over here, I have my mystery thriller books, which include both my YA mystery thrillers. I have a ton, and then a few of my adult mystery thrillers. And then finally on the bottom shelf, I have my classic books. I don't have that many classics, but these are the ones that I either have owned for years and never read, or a few of my favorite books as well. This is what my bookshelf ended up turning out. And then over here, I have my special editions bookshelf, which up here I have my nicer classic books along with some decor. And then on the middle shelf, I have more Stephanie Garber books and then some Holly Black books as well. And then on the bottom shelf, I have my Carvel special editions and then the Carvel holiday set. This is the bookshelf I struggled with the most looks-wise and decor-wise. I'm not completely happy with it right now, but I feel like it looks good enough for me to just leave it be for the time being. I think the only thing I'm gonna add is some Christmas decor on the bottom shelf because I'm currently displaying my holiday collection, so I feel like Christmas decor would belong there. Not entirely happy with the outcome of this shelf, but I know it will evolve over time as I put more stuff on it, change books out. So for right now, it's okay. I ended up switching rooms because it was getting loud out in the front area, but if you guess the amount of books that I have, and if you guess 207, then you are correct. I have 207 books currently, and that doesn't even include the books that my boyfriend has, which all reside in the same apartment. So there's even more books in this apartment, but 207 of them are mine. Anyways, that concludes this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you want to follow me elsewhere, I'm also on TikTok and Instagram, the same account name, Maddie Reads 6. Until next time, I'll see you then.